Hey folks, Jim Hannon here from Golden Stars, where we do gold and astronomy and some other stuff. And I just want to do a quick update. I had done a video a while back about adding this little copper wire up here to my antenna inside the unit. And to report again to you how much it has improved my signal. I don't get dropout very, very rarely, and I'll touch on that in a second and why it even happens. And when I do get dropout, and I have, as you can see here now, we have nice full bars. And last week, I had some dropout. And even though I had 0 bars and just the telephone pole standing there, I was still getting enough of a signal where the weather unit never stopped updating, even though it wasn't showing full any bars. And then the bars would come back, and it kept working. The bars would disappear, and they'd come back. And this went on during the afternoon for a couple of hours. I never lost enough signal where I didn't get updates, so the external antenna is doing its job. And I can tell you now, as an amateur astronomer, I've been following solar activity. And that event, which is the only time that I've dropped signal, occurred during the time when we had a fairly large CME, or a coronal mass ejection event on the sun. And the Earth got hit by a blast of plasma, which caused northern lights display. I'm not sure. I'm in Connecticut, and it was cloudy at most of that time, and so I couldn't tell if we could actually see any here, but there were a fair amount of northern lights displays around, and the Earth was hit by the plasma and went by. And like I say, it only lasted from, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours. And again, I never lost any updating from the unit outside, even though it showed these bars disappearing from time to time and just showing the telephone pole. As you can see there now, I'm fine. And that's the way it is all the time, except for that event last week. And again, it occurred exactly with the plasma passing of the Earth. So just to inform you, if you're using one of these units and you have a weak signal, and you get dropout, and even with my extension antenna, I got those periodic dropouts. The cause is likely high solar activity when that happens. Because if it's bad enough, you can lose power grids. I think that one was not too many years back. There was a fairly good sized one that knocked out almost all of Quebec, Canada, the power grid up there. And so it can play havoc with your signal from your unit, especially if your unit is got a little weak signal. If it's got in my case, I'm within the 330 feet recommended, but it has to go through, the signal has to go through 3 walls. So that's what gives me my issue. But like I say, ever since I've added this copper wire, I've had no problems. In that one afternoon with the coronal mass ejection, playing games with my signal, I was still getting enough signal through, so the weather unit continued to update even when it showed that the signal had dropped out. I was still getting just enough, so the unit kept updating. So just thought I'd put this in as a little update. Hope it's helpful to you, and hope your units are working fine. We got winter coming, and I always enjoy watching this thing during the winter. It's fun when the winter storm's coming. Take care, everybody. Talk to you later.